we approach prayer as if it's this like voodoo magic, that if we could just conjure the right spell, if we could just tweak this or do that, if we could just approach it correctly, then we could control it. And we could make it happen. We could use it to do what we want. We could make ourselves and those we love well. And then we're super disappointed when it doesn't work. And we read scriptures like this one in James. But when he asks, he must believe and not doubt. Because he who doubts is like a wave of the sea blown and tossed by the wind. That man should not think that he will receive anything from the Lord. So we read that and we're like, oh, well, the reason I didn't conjure the spell right is because I didn't have enough faith. So I just need to tweak it and have a little more faith. Or we read this other passage in James in chapter 4. When you ask, you do not receive because you asked with the wrong motives. And we think, oh, that's why it didn't work. So now in my next conjuring of this voodoo magic, I need to make sure that I have my motives right. And we try to tweak this and tweak that and search scripture to figure out, how do I get prayer to work the way that I want it to work? And so we take those things as a part of a magical incantation that needs to be tweaked to make our prayer work. But if those things are these simple things that need to be tweaked, it means that God can be controlled if only you have the right formula. And we keep trying to master it and figure it out, but the reality is God can't be controlled. Prayer is so much more than a voodoo trick magic incantation thing to try to get God to do what we want. It's actually more incredible and more powerful than that.